Okay, welcome back, all of you. Here is the speaker. All right, most of you guys. Okay, Angela, do you want to add something to that political question?
No, I think that that will be all. But yeah, I will let you know. I mean, there are a lot of stuff going on. So if I found an interesting article that it's like more centered, not to the right nor to the left, I will share to Ernesto and he can send it to you. Mhm.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yes. You don't know, Angela, but my student Juan David, he's going to study in the United States or Canada. No,
Oh,
and he has a lot of dreams. You missed his forum; it was also very good. No, and one of his dreams is making part of the government someday here in Colombia. He
oh,
has,
great! And where are you going to study? In which part of Canada?
I'm trying to apply to the UBC
Oh, great.
in
Go
Vancouver.
for it.
Thank
Colombia
you.
needs you.
yes, I told him that he already has my vote. Whenever he's going to run for anything, I'll vote for him. Okay, another question. Who is going to make the next question? Maybe Juan. Do you want to make the next question? Juan Manuel?
Hi everyone. Angela, which is the best place you have well, in your opinion, which is the best place you have ever been in Chile?
I get it's a difficult question because I really like two places like Torres del Paine, that is pretty south in the country, and Easter Island. I guess that those parks, those countryside, though, are pretty nice. I you should visit. They are really nice. You find very nice people. If you're in Santiago, you're going to think that all Chileans are not nice at all. But if you go around, you will find very nice people. So Torres del Paine in the Patagonia and Easter Island, I will pretty recommend.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you, Juan. Okay, Natalia. Good afternoon. Would you like to make a question to Angela?
Hi, Angela. Thank you for sharing your presentation. So, I I listened a few years that about xenophobia to Colombian people. Do you feel some resistance to you in Chile?
Well, that's a very good question. So I cannot say that I have like felt something like that, but I guess that it's because I came here like with job, already I was having a job. When you talk when or you read news about Colombians in Antofagasta, that is in the north of the country, it's pretty intense, and there are a lot of Colombians there. But some of them they are not being acting very well, with the cash machines and all the stuff. You only most of the time hear bad news. So I guess that that's something that we have to like work work with. It's not anything we can do. However, I feel that this thing it's not just with Colombians. I mean, Chileans, they don't like that much like immigrants in general, because they have here Peruvians, a lot of Venezuelans, as well as do we have Colombians, Argentinians, and even Brazilians, for example. And what I've heard sometimes, for example, when if I talk with someone in Uber or something like that, they really don't like immigration because they say that they have to work more, they don't have jobs because we are taking their jobs. And actually think that, they, for example, if you went to a restaurant before and you were like someone Chilean was helping you, the service wasn't that good. Now with Colombians, with Venezuelans, with Peruvians, it's much better. So a lot of basic jobs, they're now from people like immigrants. So I guess they're changing that, and that it's a pretty intense pressure to the economy. So it's something that they have to work around. It's been very difficult. And actually, because as Juan David mentioned, the constitution that was here, it was just like the Pinochet, and in that constitution, they don't mention anything about immigrants. So when they talk, it's just like two lines that they were there, that when they referred about immigrants, they were just people who stayed like for 1, 2 months, like maximum a year. They didn't picture that immigrants coming to the country. So it's something that they have to work on, but I guess that, yeah, it's a problem here. But I
Thank
haven't
you.
felt anything. So, but I've heard some stories that they have.
Thank you, Angela.
Okay, thank you, Natalia. Okay, Ijala, please, do you have a question or something for Angela?
Um, yes, of course. Angela, thank you very much for all of information you gave us about your experience, your trips. I really enjoyed all information you gave us. You said that you think that 5 days of celebration for it sounds like something insane. And I'm thinking about that because in Colombia we have 18 holidays per year.
Yeah.
So for me, I try to explain to my boss and to my mates that it is normal. We are very religious. But what other type of celebrations do you have in Chile?
No,
To,
not as
to
much as Colombia.
yes, because
No,
we are the same.
no, yes, that's a good point. The point is that for me it was kind of weird because they are continuous days. In Colombia, as you said, we have too many like Mondays off, or sometimes they're like during the week, like half of the week. But in September, like it's just like September is like a party. They don't work that much, their mood is different. We have less holidays than in Colombia. I guess that I didn't know that Colombia had 18. I guess that Chile has to be around 10 of 11, but they can change depending of the year. For example, this year, September, like the Fiestas Patrias holiday is just Friday and Saturday, so it's not that long. But when it comes to Thursday and Wednesday and Tuesday, it will be 5 days holiday. So it will be just 2 days working. It's just like I went to the office. I was like, I just want to go home. Nobody's here, nobody was at the office. So yeah, it's not like in Colombia, but the thing that it was surprise to me, they were like continuous, like 3 continuous days. Like for me was, what are you talking about? Like. They
But
actually, yeah.
do they celebrate the Holy Week or
Just one day,
just
just
the
Friday.
Friday?
Just the
Friday,
Friday.
yes, yeah.
But it's not like in Colombia. Here, people are not that religious like we are.
Mhm.
We are so religious.
Yeah, yes, we do.
Fortunately.
Yes, we are. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
No. Thank you.
Thank you, Ijala. Okay, Margarita, please, do you have a question, please?
Hi, Angela. How are you?
Hi. Hi, Margarita.
Yes, of course. Thank you. First, thank you for share your experience. It was a good presentation. I have a question about the pandemic. Yes.
Mhm.
We heard or we listen in news, for example, or in that Chile is the most country is the most country most advanced in vaccination plan. Yes, more
Yes.
than 50, maybe or 60% people has been vaccinated. How how is the reactivation now? How is the life now that uh, Chile has passed the most important uh, wave to coronavirus?
Well, yes, the vaccination process has been pretty good, I guess. I will say like um how would I say, like efficient maybe. Like the distribution has been efficient. However, I mean, what happened was that they started to vaccinate people, I guess that in February, but at that point they stopped like the quarantines, the curfews were like just 5 hours. But then we have a new peak again. So we are in this process that finally the curve is getting down. Finally, I guess that we're going to have a regular life soon. Because, for example, I still have to do quarantine during the weekends, and we have a curfew like every day from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. So, like the stuff that they're doing now is we have like a green card that it has like a QR, like a code. If you can go, you have to have 2 shots, and they will give you. And if the police stops you, you can show that, and you will be okay. But it's something that they're working on now. I guess that the economy really needs to open pretty soon. I mean, the unemployment rate is still in double digit. Uh, like jobs are, and we have another point here related with jobs is because the pension plans here, they're private. So what the Congress did was they approved to you can draw like about 10%. They approve three 10%. So some people at this point, they don't want to work. It's something similar like it's happening in the US. So it's been pretty intense because it's like, economy is trying to figure it out what they have to do. But I guess that with this green card, and that will help, but because really we need to open up, my mind really needs to stop with the quarantines. It's just like I'm really exhausted with that. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Angela, so much.
Okay, thank
You're
you.
very
Thank
welcome.
you. Okay, Julian, please. What about a question?
Hello, everyone, and thank you, Angela, for the presentation. It was pretty good and pretty clear of your experience in Chile. I just want to know maybe in your day to day in your at your work, um, what kind of things do you think that in the work style of their colleagues in Chile like is good or different like from the Colombian work style and the experience that you have here in your office? What things you see are different there and maybe can be good or improve, I don't know, or improve the work style that we have here in Colombia, if you see that we are is very similar?
No, I guess that Colombian style is the better. It's much better than in Chile. That what I mean, the point is that the only company that I have worked is Compass. When I work, well, the Chile, like the company is biggest, of course, it's a Chilean company, so the main office is here in Santiago. So here we are around 150 people. In Colombia, we were just 10. So when I work in Colombia, we were like, everything was pretty simple. When I came here with too many people, where it was at the beginning, it is different, and because I guess that is where Chileans are kind of close. They just have a pretty close friends, so they just share time with um, college friends, with high school friends, with like a pretty narrow circle. So I guess that, for example, my experience in Colombia, if I was a Chilean going to work in Colombia, it will be more nice, more friendly, like come join me. Here it doesn't work that way. Of course, people at the office is pretty nice. They are very good workers, I guess. But I still prefer Colombia. I guess that Colombia really has this like friendly, like let's have a lunch together, let's grab a coffee, or Friday, let's grab a beer. I remember calling my ex-boss because he most of the time he was like, hey, I am Angela, join us to go and grab a beer on Fridays. I was like, no, I don't want to, no, I don't want to. And here, when I came here, I was, oh, I missed that. I want to grab a beer with someone from a colleague, and I don't have that here. So yeah, I miss that from Colombia.
Mhm. Okay.
Thank you,
Thank
Julian.
Okay, Julian, thank you. Okay, what about Emmanuel? Good afternoon, Emmanuel. Please, question. Hello, Emmanuel. Okay, well, Emmanuel,
Yes, yes.
here he is.
Hello, Angela. Hello,
Hi.
Ernesto. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Emmanuel.
First of all, I want to congratulate you, Angela, because I see that you have taken advantage of this experience in Chile. Yes, and your level of English is, I think, that is very well. In the other hand, for example, I don't know, you have many years working at Chile. Yes, I think that you appreciate a lot this country. But what happened when Colombia and Chile have a game football?
Football.
No, of course, I will always go for Colombia. It's like Colombia is my country, and it's something like we just have to work with. I cannot do anything. But for example, what it
But
was,
you
what?
live your passion in silence
No, I do
when
not.
you are in
No.
Chile.
No, but for example, when the world the soccer
World Cup.
tournament,
World
the
Cup.
World Cup, yeah, exactly. Like was like 2 years ago. I guess that it was in 2018. It was pretty worrying because Chile didn't go. So Colombia made it, Chile didn't. So I remember making arepas to my colleagues, like, say, please, let's cheer up for Colombia. And I remember because I guess that we lost the game against England. And we were all together watching the game. I was, no, please, I don't want to watch this. But they know that I'm really passionate about Colombia, so they just have to love me this way. That's it. But it wouldn't be a little bit better if, for example, Chile will make it to the World Cup, but they didn't. So it wasn't that fun. And actually, because they didn't, because I guess that I don't remember if we won against Peru, but they talked that they were, because we were talking with Peru and all the stuff, it was kind of gossip around. So they were really mad with at Colombia and Peru, of course. So.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Okay, Juliana, do you want to make a question to Angela, please?
Yes, of course. Okay, Angela. So first, thanks for sharing this amazing experience with us. I think that Chile is a nice country because I had the opportunity to study with a Chilean mate at the university. And my question, I don't know, maybe if you have noticed or heard about the education in Chile. I want to know something about the education in Chile because I have heard that Chile has one of the most advanced education in Latin America. So I just want to hear something about it, and maybe how the schools or the institutions have taken care of the education throughout the pandemic.
Okay, sure. Yes, so they have two good universities, and I don't know that much, but I know that the Católica and Universidad de Chile, they are one of the mainly universities here. They have a pretty good level of education. They do a lot of research and investigation. So they were working on a vaccine here as well. So I guess that they're really good at it. The engineering, like all the engineering, like, construction, even in finance, they are really, really good because of the earthquakes and the stuff that we mentioned before. They have been studying that for a pretty long time. And so I don't know that much. I had the chance to study it, like to do something in the Universidad Católica. I guess that it was pretty good, but it wasn't my college degree, so the level is not the same. And about the pandemic, I guess that they have to be like, like following the motorcycle, trying to get on to catch up how to do it better through Zoom, through Teams. And we went talk about high schools. I think that what they're trying to do now is to do it like one day they have to go to school, another days they're taking classes at home, because they really worried and concerned about mental health for, especially child. So they're working with that, but I don't know that much. But what I've heard about my colleagues is that, and those are the best universities here. Actually, I guess that there is like an agreement with Colombia, and Colombians have the chance to come here and study, like actually like for free. I guess that they have to present some paper, some documentation, but it's like a good opportunity to study in Chile. Actually, Santiago is very expensive, so it's like the fee it will mean no fee, but the cost of living it's higher compared to Colombia.
Okay, Angela, thanks for that information.
Thank you.
Okay, Angela, now is my question. First, I want to congratulate you. It was a very good presentation. I really liked it. And I wanted to ask you a question. When we live abroad, because I already lived abroad many years, I saw, or I live that we tend, or people tend, to always get together with Latinos, or in your case, with Colombians or other nationalities. No, how do you do it in Chile? Most of your friends are Chileans, or you still have a lot of friends from Colombia, or how is your social status?
Well, yeah, this is a very good question, because as I mentioned before, like Chileans at the beginning, they're pretty like close circles. They don't share that much with foreigners. Like I guess that my closest friends, they're not Chileans, and they're foreigners from Argentina, from Venezuela, especially. I guess that I tried my best to get to know Chileans friends, but it was difficult, I guess. I mean, we have, I don't know, I really tried like to, because, of course, I have Colombian friends as well, but, when I came here, I was, oh no, I have to get to know the culture, I want to get to know them. But it wasn't that simple. Of course, I have a very good friends from Chile, but mainly they are friends, like from Argentina, even the US. It's intense. I guess that, for example, for me, I mean, before I came here, I went to Canada and to the US. And I guess that it was a little bit easier because I was a student, and when you are a student, you have the chance to get around, to chill out with people that are like you, like studying. Here, I was the only one that was new at the office, the only one Colombian there. So it wasn't that simple. So I really tried to get to know them, to try to go to them, but at some point I just give up. I was like, yeah, I just have to try to do my life. So most of the people I know they are from the gym that I go. So they most of them are foreigners. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Another one, please.
Yeah.
I was in the United States during the 80s and 90s, and my experience when they knew that I was Colombian was very bad, because was the times of the cocaine, the Pablo Escobar, and etc., etc. Okay, I know that has changed a little bit. That the Colombian reputation has improved, and I would say very much. How is Chile? Do Chileans like Colombians? They like Colombia, or they don't like them?
I mean, I guess that point, like they love Pablo Escobar. They have watched all the series about Pablo Escobar. It's something that I don't agree at all, but something I have to work on. They like Colombians. They feel that actually some people believe that Colombians and Venezuela coming to Chile have changed their way they used to talk, they used to like share with others. It's like everything. I guess that most of them they like Colombians. Also, some of them have the chance to visit Colombia. Of course, they love Colombian like dishes, like all coffee. They always talk about coffee, So that's something that is very interesting. The other point is music. Most of the music that they hear here is from Colombia, from Shakira to J Balvin. So it's like if you want to try to hear something, like Chilean, it's not easy. They just have a few artists. So I guess that for those things, that image, it's been changing, but it's still there, It's like that shadow of Pablo Escobar, like telling us that about drugs, cocaine, drugs dealer. Yeah.
Okay. And in your social circle, are you very popular?
A little bit. Well, no, at the office they know me because they know that, for example, I made arepas for them. I've been trying to participate. I mean, I guess that, for example, my essence is that I try to participate in everything, go to every trip to try to interact with others. So, for example, other stuff like when I get to the elevator, I always say hi. I try to, be nice. They don't do it, but still I'm still doing that. So I'm the one who always say hi in the elevator, like, yeah. So I don't know, but at the office, I guess that they can recognize me.
Anyway, I congratulate you because that gives the image of Colombians very high, and we have to do that. Okay, when I was in the States and Alejandra, that is in Washington, we have to really keep the standard of Colombians in a very high standard, very high status. Okay, because they already know about Pablo Escobar, about cocaine, but Colombia is more than that. Okay, Colombia is more than that. Okay, so congratulations. Okay, students, do you guys want to say something else to Angela? Another question, or congratulate her for her forum? Because this is almost over. So let's start with Alejandra, please.
No, again, Angela, thank you for sharing all this with us. It's really interesting. I has never been in Chile, so now I have a better picture about what I can do when I had, or I for sure have the opportunity to be there. So thank you for that.
Thank you for
And all you guys know that if you go to Chile, to Santiago, you have Angela there waiting for you.
Please just call me, text me. I will help you out.
Okay. The same way, if we go to Washington, we'll visit Alejandra.
Yeah.
For sure, welcome.
Okay, Emmanuel, do you want to say some last things to Angela before we finish?
Only congratulations. as I told her, she has a good opportunity. He is taking a big advantage of it, and I wish you only successful.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Daniel. Okay, Julian, do you want to say something to your sister?
No, just that. Thank you for the presentation, and hope to see you soon, whether here in Colombia or in Chile. And have a good Chilean wine. And
Okay, thank you, Julian. Juan David, do you want to say something? Some last thing to Angela?
Yes, of course. That I'm going to give all my best to thank my mom and my aunt, her sister, to Chile because they too are wine lovers. So
Oh,
I guess you're going to be our teacher, or actually the one who's going to guide us throughout the Chilean wine. So thank you very much for all this information, for your forum. I'm very grateful to know all about these Latin American countries. And well, let's see into a close future we can meet or either in Chile or here in the country. Thank you very much.
yeah. Thank you. And I hope you make it to Canada. So
Of course.
go for it. Yeah.
Thank
A
you.
big hug.
Thank you, Juan David. Okay, Natalia, do you want to say something, last something to Angela, please?
Only thank you for your information. My next travel will be to Chile.
Yeah, please just call me.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Natalia. Okay, Juan Manuel, are you there? Last thing to Angela, please.
Yes, well, I was a little bit shocked because I didn't know your brother was here, but thank you for this presentation.
Thank you.
Okay, Juan, thank you. What about you, Idiala? Say last thing to Angela, please.
Angela, thanks again for your presentation, and obviously we have a couple of reasons to visit Chile.
Yeah, please.
And I feel so proud to have a colleague working in Chile.
Oh,
It is very nice for all of us.
Okay, thank you, Idiala. Okay, Margarita, very fast. One last thing to Angela.
Okay, Angela, thank you so much for your presentation and to share your experience. Congrats for success in your job, in your life, and thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Margarita. Okay, Juliana, one last thing to Angela, please.
Okay, Angela, so I told you, thanks also for sharing with us your experience. I really admire the people that go to another country without knowing anything, like just leaving their family and everything behind. But I'm very proud that you have been really successful over there, and I wish you the best of the lucks.
Oh, thank you. Thank you all. Thank you for connecting and for spending this time with me. And of course, if you need to know anything about Santiago, Chile, just let me know. I will more than happy to help you.
Okay, thank you, Angela. Again, congratulations. Thanks for your time. For all of you, also, thanks for your time. Don't forget to finish reading the story. We have a reading club reunion next Sunday, and it's going to be led by Juliana because she knows a little bit more of literature than me. Okay, so she's going to help me with that. So please don't forget to read The Black Cat. Okay, thank you for participating. Thank you, Angela. I'll see you tomorrow in class. And all you guys, I'll see you guys in class. Ciao. Thanks for participating.
Have a good
Bye
one.
Thank you.
bye.
Bye.
So,
bye.
Ciao.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, Angela. Ciao.